Hi everyone, Joe for JaspysCaseBreaks.com coming at you with a full 12-box break of 2024 Topps Heritage High Number Baseball. Pick your team number one, all card chip. There's the giant case right there. And here are the people that are getting Heritage High number with us on a Sunday, the 30th. Almost start of another month. Terry, last spot mojo with the Dodgers. All he wants is a Mookie auto. That'd be cool. For those of you starting this video watching the replay, obviously there'll be a recap at the end of this very long video. All right, so let's get it going. All right, there it is. An auto or relic in every box. Let's see what else we have. Is that it? I think there might be a box topper every bringing back that 1975 design. Yoshinobu Yamamoto on the front. Box toppers, Anthony Rizzo. Empty box, and away we go. More autos this year, nice. So that's good. Yeah, usually, traditionally, these autos have been pretty few and far between. But Grizzlebees is saying we're seeing 7 or 8 autos per case. They didn't flip the short prints this year. Good. Thankfully, all card shipped, so if I miss a short print, you're going to get them. Yeah, so unfortunately this break's already long enough. I mean, we're just going to have to fly through it as quickly as possible, but all card shipped, so yeah. Check all of your cards when you get them. I might need 2 monster boxes for this break. It might be actually. We'll find out. Can the box toppers be autographed, Grizzlebees? Do you know offhand? Got Sunday Night Baseball on the background. Braves are in San Diego. Dodgers are off tonight. But I think after this game, the Padres or the Braves will be, I don't know how they're getting here. Are they hopping on a nice charter bus? Probably a nice bus. I think they're hopping on probably a really nice couple buses. Some fancy buses, and they're going to head up to LA. Where do you think the Braves stay? They probably stay at the Ritz-Carlton downtown. So I'll bet they'll drive up after this game. Sunday night, traffic shouldn't be so bad. They'll probably get up here hour and a half, probably hour and a half or so. Check into the Ritz. Right? Probably be able to, I don't know when they're going to go out for dinner. All right, here we go. And of course, these are facsimile autographs, so we'll do some randomizers on that. There's an Imanaga, Jackson Merrill rookie cards. There's a Paul Skeens. The Rookie of the Year award winner, Corbin Carroll. So I feel like just in the interest of time, the stuff that I'm going to sleeve and top load, I'm going to set aside over here. Paul Skeens will just kind of take care of right away. It's going to be for Matthew and the Pirates, hopefully first of many. Short print should be the first 100. I don't know, but I do have the checklist handy. Parallels include aqua border, dark blue border, green border, or no, not green border, dark blue, black border, which are to 50, flip stock, which is to 5. We'll be able to probably spot that pretty quickly. Got some relics. The short prints are actually number 701 to 725. About 1 out of every 4 hobby packs. So in fact, I'll drop a link in the chat for the checklist. It's Michael King, Ryan Fernandez, Vidal Brujan, Pedro Pajes, Nick Ahmed, Clayton Beater, Nick Lodolo, Eloy Jimenez, Joey Loperfido, Stephen Kolek, Leo Rivas, Zach Littell, Robert Suarez, David Banielos, Jordan Ledger, Jordan Beck, Jason Foley, Yoanji Pedro, Tobias Myers, Justin Slayton, Rondre Munoz, Will Klein, Ben Brown, and Addison Barter. So I think that is a parallel but not numbered. We'll kind of learn as we go along here too. Mitchell Parker actually had a nice start today. There's Harrison Bader, that's the blue. There's the black border. There you go, Xander Bogaerts. I feel like Xander Bogaerts is kind of due for a... I got him on my fantasy team, so that's what I'm hoping for. There's Alexis Diaz. There's the number right there, just $6.99. Like he's kind of due for a little bit of a bounce back season. Here's a mini Paul DeJong. To Jung-Hoo Lee, who is, I feel like was on his way to being a little hobby hot last year before he went down with that shoulder injury that knocked him out the remainder of the season. So let's see what he's going to look like this year. Here's a rookie performers, Paul Skeens, another one for Matthew and the Pirates. Oh, and there's your autograph, Corbin Burns. So you can see the autographs are obviously in blue. And we'll have the top certified autograph issue text right there. Still Brewers edition here. That's going to go to Simon and Milwaukee. There's Alex Lang to $6.99. All right, box 1 in the books. All right, next one. The blackboards are not numbered, but 50 copies or less were printed. I think I had a black border, right? There you go. There's the Jack Leiter. And that'll be for David Larson and the Rangers. That's a rookie, and that's a 50 or less. Here's an Aaron box topper. Right, so I've got the first box out of the way. I guess I'm kind of feeling we can get into a little bit of a rhythm here. Remember, all cards ship, so whatever I miss, you're going to get everything. Let's see, some baseball scores on a Sunday. Mariners beat the A's 2-1. Julio Rodriguez, 438-foot homer. So maybe we'll see Julio Rodriguez get back to his hitting ways. I mean, with that pitching staff, the Mariners won't need too much offense to win a lot of games. Snuff is saying all white are hits. There will be at least one hot box in this case containing purple chrome parallels. All right, good. Good to know. The Diamondbacks put up 8 in the 8th to beat the Cubs 10-6. Cubs bullpen woes still continuing. I feel like that's kind of what held them back last year, among other things. But they did still put 6 runs on the Diamondbacks. But if that bullpen is not doing their job, they're gonna waste a lot of games here. Adolis Garcia had a 431-foot homer. Rangers beat the Red Sox 3-2. They improved to 3-1 early point of the season. Looks like Pedro Pajes had a 3-1 dinger to extend the Cardinals' lead. They're 3-0 to start the season. They beat the Twins 9-2. We'll go through some more scores after this. All right, whoa, look at that. A 1-of-1 Justin Verlander. Wow. In that chrome design, vintage look for the Astros. That's going to go to Kevin and the Astros. Kevin, all aboard the Big Hit Express. Woo-woo. Obviously, 1-of-1s are pretty difficult to find in a case with so many cards. Nice. Nice start. Here's a all-white Justin Turner. It's going to go to Seattle. That'll be for David. Here's a most valuable players card right here to $5.99. That'll be another randomizer at the end there. There's a Dylan Carlson to 75. Of course, Jackson Merrill, Shota Imanaga, rookie cards that we'll sleeve and top load up later. Hey, you're welcome, Kevin. Thanks for getting in. I know this took a little bit to fill, but I'm glad we finally got it done. I think these are also parallels here, not numbered. There's a Yamamoto rookie card for the Dodgers. That'll be for Terry. Get that Landon Knack as well. Here's an Alek Manoah to $6.99 for the Blue Jays. That will be for Patrick in Toronto. The rookie Jackson Churio for the Brew Crew. That will be for Simon. And there's a game used relic Kyle Tucker Clubhouse Collection. Thick cardstock too. 130 top loader, man. Still Houston edition here. That's going to go to Kevin and the Astros. Ahmed Rosario to 699. Ohtani MVP. There's the police here to get that 1 of 1. They're like, hey, we heard reports of a hot hit being pulled. Jackson Holiday. Jared avoided Tommy John for now. I think he's out for a month and a half, though. Stroman to 225, Yankees. That'll be for Michael. And the Wyatt Langford will go to Texas. That'll be for David Larson. And another Paul Skeens for Matthew. Love to see something numbered for this guy too. Or an autograph. All right, another box. I saw the mini, all card chip. There's Yandy Diaz. So whatever team that was, you're gonna get it. Guardians beat the Royals 6-2. Kyle Manzardo, a 2-run homer. He's starting off the season on a nice note. I've got him on my fantasy team. I like it. Angels beat the White Sox 3-2 after a very lengthy rain delay out there. A few games are delayed. The rain. Giants beat the Reds 6-3. Marlins beat the Pirates 3-2. They start off season 3-1. They get their 3rd walk-off win of the series against the Pirates. That's kind of rough for Pittsburgh. We know what they needed. They just needed an extra bat or two to support that pitching staff, but you know, Pirates. Bird on bird crime. Blue Jays beating the Orioles 3-1. I think they split that 4-game series. Josh Bell had a 3-run homer today. Nationals beat the Phillies 5-1. I mean, we'll see if the Yankees' bats ever cool down. They beat the Brewers 12-3. I think they set a record number of runs scored in ever, in a series. Definitely to start the season, I want to say. Maybe the most runs in a 3-game set or something like that. There's some sort of stat. And the Padres are up 2-0 on the Braves. We're watching that game's on in the background here on ESPN. Yeah, they beat the Brewers to open the series 4-2. Then they had 9 home runs in a game. They beat the Brewers 20-9, and then they just beat them again 12-3. Dang. Aaron Judge has 4 home runs already. He had 3 in that 20-run game, and hit another one today, I think. Yeah, well, that remains to be seen, Terry. Yeah, either the Yankees' bats are they've just found something new, or the Brewers' pitching is just really bad. All right, there's Harrison Bader to $6.99. There's a white border, Nick Martini for the Reds. Jackson Churio rookie card, AJ Puck to 699 for David Larson and the Marlins. Here's a dark blue Trevor Rogers. Just in the interest of time, like those numbered cards and like the notable rookies, we're going to sleeve and top load after the video. Just this break's going to be long enough already. The Aqua Jesse Winker. Alec Burleson to 699 for the Cardinals. That'll be for Tyler. Dark blue. I might need 2 monster boxes for this. Yeah, Mookie has 3 so far. He had 2 home runs in the game the other day. There's Tanner Houck 75 for the Red Sox. Adam George, including a walk-off homer. So I guess. Oh, and here's Logan Gilbert game used Clubhouse Collection. It's going to be for Seattle, David Larson. I guess that weight's not going to be a problem, Terry. Alan with a come on Atlanta. A little early, Alan, for that. Here's to 699. I guess we'll go Rangers? Come on. I mean, they won the game? Actually, yeah, that is card 461 is Rangers on the checklist, by the way. So that'll go to Texas. That'll go to David Larson. I mean, Alan, we've got another hour and a half to go. So here's Chris Sale. These white borders, I think, are only 1 per box, maybe even less. Jackson Holiday. There's another Paul Skeens. Matthew with the Pirates. So yeah, we've got a long ways to go in this break, ladies and gentlemen. Fingers crossed these. The dark blue is a parallel as well. We'll do a top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right randomizer on those quad player cards. And again, these notable rookies we'll just stack right here. Unless they're numbered, then we'll kind of sort them out, take care of that right away. Here's another most valuable players cards, 225. We'll do a left-right randomizer for that. All right, another box. Yeah, Mookie still needs to add about 5 more pounds or so. I think of the 15 or, whatever I don't know what the official weight loss is. There's the Trey Turner box topper for Sean and the Phillies. I think he lost like anywhere from 15 to 20 pounds, depending on which report is the most accurate. But I want to say that more recent reports have suggested that he's kind of gotten half that weight back. Which is good. And I think if he can add like another 5 or so pounds, I think he'll be a little light, especially throughout the season. It's kind of hard to keep weight during the day-to-day of a season, but I think he'll be a little under. Should be fine. I think they gave him a day off last night. And then that corresponds with the off day today. So hopefully he's just, he's just pounding steaks. Today and yesterday and today. Protein shakes, burgers, steaks, chicken, pasta, rice, get all that in there. Hit the gym, lift some weights, eat some more. All right, another box. Good luck. There's a mini Michael Kopech. Kyle Manzardo, Guardians. Heath, that's a player to kind of keep an eye on this season. In case of a breakout. That's the 225. Oh, and look at that. A real one autograph, Jung-Hoo Lee. The Korean center fielder for the Giants. That's going to go to Coppola. Nice. That's awesome. Good glove. Good bat. That could be a bat that hits 300. Might find a little bit of pop. Another Jackson Merrill. Might find a little bit of pop. It's got a little bit of speed. There's Aaron Nola to 699. I feel like I was actually talking to my cousin yesterday, cousin Dan, who is a Giants fan, and he was like, man, if this dude can hit like, 290, 15 homers, 20 stolen bases or something, 25 stolen bases, something like that, that'd be a great season for him, and he might be able to even do more than that. Here's Spencer Torkelson to 75. He's on that's another player we got to keep an eye on. Former #1 overall pick. Need him to. That's going to go to Paul and the Tigers. Here's, speaking of Paul, there's Paul Skeens. That's a guy that's a former #1 overall pick. Torkelson. And had a 1 homer, 3 walk day against the Dodgers the other day. Here's to 699, Aaron Saval. How did I let my cousin become a Giants? I didn't. I had nothing to do with it, unfortunately. He grew up in Northern California, so. I think he moved down to Southern California like in high school or something like that. Near me, but the damage was done already. Here's Logan Gilbert, David Larson to 225. So him and his brother Dave, they both grew up Giants fans, unfortunately. There's a white border Randy Arozarena. Adalis Garcia to 699 for David in Texas. And a Yamamoto rookie card. Here's a nice Jackson Holiday. Rookie box topper for Coppola and the Orioles. Nice. Got to keep an eye on him this season. We want him to do well. Cousin Dan is a lefty, so he had sort of I want to say he kind of emulated his swing off of Will Clark for some reason. Old school Giant. Still 2-0 in the top of the 5th. Atlanta in San Diego. It's like a nice day for a ball game out there. Petco is a really nice ballpark. All right. Next box. Good luck. There's a white border Teoscar Hernandez. There's a Will Smith to 699. That'll be for Terry and the Dodgers. Blue Victor Maderos. Here is to 75 rookie pitchers. We'll do the top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right randomizers for all of those. Here's Zach Littell to 699. Yuki Matsui to 699 for the Padres. That'll go to Richard in San Diego. Paul Skeens. A blue Jung-Hoo Lee. It's a parallel. Coppola and the Giants. Here's another Paul Skeens for Matthew and the Pirates. 2. There was the Jung-Hoo Lee redemption, and then there was the Corbin Burns. And a Ben Brown, 37 out of 75, 3 now. Red ink auto, hand numbered. That's for Jeremy H. and the Cubs. Zach Gallen to 699. Diamondbacks. That'll be for David. Imanaga, Jackson Merrill. Rookie pitchers. Jackson Churio rookie card. Yamamoto rookie card. Mini Nick Martini. Mini Martini. Christopher Morel. A Matt Chapman 225 for Coppola and the Giants. Sawyer Gibson Long. And another box down. And after this box, we'll be halfway through this break. Here's a Julio Rodriguez, had a big homer today. That's going to go to Seattle. That'll be for David Larson. Looks like Jacob deGrom made his start today. He was pretty terrific in his return, according to ESPN. I think Max Scherzer made his first start yesterday. I think he left early with a bit of an injury. Did Verlander start today or yesterday? Robbie Ray started today. He had a decent outing. Yeah, Verlander had a nice outing. 5 innings, 83 pitches, 5 strikeouts, scattered 6 hits, 2 earned runs, not too shabby. And a 3-2 loss to the Reds. What else is happening here? I think Marlins induct Conine before his son homers in a win. That's pretty cool. Scherzer's going to go on the IL and see a hand specialist. Yeah, that's really cool. Jeff Conine became the first member of the Marlins Hall of Fame when he was inducted before the team's game against the Pirates. The 58-year-old Conine, nicknamed Mr. Marlin, helped the franchise win the World Series in 1997 and 2003. Conine's son Griffin then hit a tying solo homer with 2 outs in the 7th inning. In the 7th inning of the Marlins' 3-2 win. That's pretty cool. And Conine managed to survive like the sell-off at the end of '97 and in '03. All right, next box, good luck. And away we go. There's a Carlos Santana Aqua. A Mickey Moniak for the Angels, that's a 225. It's going to go to Jonathan B. Another Yamamoto rookie card. Cool to see something numbered out of there. That'd be awesome. And we've got a Brave, Michael Harris. Clubhouse Collection, game used memorabilia, piece of the lumber, Alan Murdoch. On the board with a hit. First of many, I hope, Alan. Here's a Yoendrys Gomez to $6.99 for the Yankees. That'll be for Michael D. A Taylor Ward to $75. That's for Jonathan and the Halos. Johnny Parada rookie white border for the Marlins. So those white border a little more common than I thought. Imanaga, Jackson Merrill, they're often back-to-back. Jackson Churio, Mini Nicoladolo. Another Churio for Simon and the Brew Crew. There's a Wyatt Langford for Texas. Logan Gilbert, Aqua. And we've got another Chrome card here. There's Yasmani Grandal to $6.99 for the White Sox. That's going to be for Joe B. Jackson Holiday rookie card for Coppola and the Orioles. Churio rookie card for the Brew Crew. Got a Jung-Hoo Lee. Arozarena. Yogi Berra to $6.99 Yankees. That's going to go to Michael. There's another Paul Skeens, a Blue Jackson Merrill. That's a parallel. That's going to be for San Diego. That's going to go to Richard and the Padres. Was that Langford a variation? I don't know. I'll set that aside right here. We'll see if the other Langfords look like that. I'm sure we'll run to another one. All right, 6 boxes in. Another 6 to go, so we got about another 40, 45 minutes to go. Here's a mini Dodgers card here. That's Andy Messersmith. A little mini box topper. Old 1975 card. You got the anniversary stamp right there as well. There you go, Terry. It's an old school Dodger. All right, Rex is in the house. Yankees cheating scandal is fascinating. Yeah, apparently they're messing with their bats or something like that. Yeah, it's an old school buyback card. That's right, Terry. Original 1975 card. The Langford version is of him sliding. So this is a portrait. Still nice, though. Still going to go to David Larson. David will look for those Wyatt Langford. Let's find him sliding. Yeah, I think the variations, those variations are easier to find because I feel like most of the cards are kind of sort of portrait-y. And then the variations are often something, whether it's some sort of base running activity or fielding activity or something like that. Well, according to MLB.com, the Yankees' new torpedo bat, the bats, which Major League Baseball confirmed are legal, are defined by an untraditional barrel which rests closer to the hitter's hands. Torpedo bats are designed with more wood, thus more mass concentrated in the area where the hitter is most likely to hit the baseball. Each player touts a slightly different model with the bat shape specifically custom to maximize potential damage on any given swing. So, it is not a cheating scandal. They are legal, Rex. Well, I mean, you can safely say, Rex is saying, that the changed bats have helped. We'll see. I don't think that helps you. I don't think that belt helps you not strike out. You know what I mean? So it doesn't help your hand-eye coordination. Here's a Jackson Churio, so there's Wilson Contreras to $6.99. We'll see. And there's a Will Smith, I think different parallel here, not numbered for Terry and the Dodgers. I mean, I'm reading an article on oh, this is the purple chrome hot box right here. That's the beauty of baseball, yeah. Hundreds of years of baseball, they just now discovered this batting hat. Baseball tends to be very traditional, Terry. If it looks weird, most of the time, players aren't going to adopt it. You're Cedric Mullins. So it requires something like this for players to be like, all right, actually, this might work. Like the axe handle bat. You know, the large knob on the end of bat, that was a trend for a little bit. Then it goes through a trend, and then we'll see if it actually ends up being anything or not. Vlad Guerrero Jr. to $6.99. People thought sidearm pitchers were weird for a long time before people started doing it. But we'll see. You know, we'll see if this is actually helping them or if they just got lucky. And the, you know, Brewers pitching was just bad. Here's Yordan Alvarez to $6.99. That's going to be for Kevin and the Astros. Another Jackson Churio, more purple chrome. That's that hot box. But there's Luis Rengifo mini. Story, but yeah, according to, you know, state-run television, MLB.com, state-run website, MLB.com, they're saying that these bats are legal. Here's Eloy Jimenez to $2.25. Here's a purple chrome. That's going to be a left-right randomizer at the end of the break. I'm sure people still think the Yankees are going to be... The Yankees are cheating just like the way the Dodgers are cheating by using something that's completely legal in the collective bargaining agreement with the deferrals. I saw that earlier today, Jeremy. I was kind of keeping an eye on the scores around the league, and I was like, oh yeah, they're the Cubs leading the Diamondbacks. That's the 75. And there's your purple chrome hot box. And then I checked back again later, and then I was like, oh my god, Diamondbacks won. That's that was the problem I feel like with the Cubs last year, rearing its ugly head this year. Here's a Yordan Alvarez box topper. Bad bullpen. 8 runs late in the game. 8-run inning. Crooked number for the Diamondbacks late in the game. That's all she wrote. Terry, you were just saying hundreds of years they just now discovered this batting hack. Apparently it took MIT physicist Lenny to develop this. It brings more wood and mass to where you most often make contact as a hitter. The idea is to increase the number of barrels and decrease misses. But before you get to, before the conspiracy theories go crazy, Aaron Judge, who has 4 home runs, not using that bat. So now what? Again, this is not going to... Yeah, some MIT guy using AI. Yeah, I mean, you can use AI to see where the baseball bat ends up the most, where it's hard hit for most players. So then you maximize the... I mean, it makes sense. It's like getting fit for golf clubs, right? Based on the style of your swing, where your impact usually is, right? A golf club fitter can tailor your loft, shafts, and all that sort of stuff on a golf club to maximize your hits, right? That sounds like that's what's happening with these baseball bats. Bat fittings? I don't know if that's going to make Jeremy feel better, Sam. Very small sample size, though, obviously. Most clubs have only played one team. But I guess it is tradition to overreact to the first weekend of the season. Mason Wynn to 225. Paul Skeens. And there's an autograph. Oselvis Basabe for the Tampa Bay Rays. That's going to be for Scott in Tampa Bay. AJ Smith-Shawver to $6.99. That'll be for Allen and the Braves. There's a mini Oliver Dunn for the Brew Crew. There's a Yamamoto insert for Terry and my Dodgers, our Dodgers. There's an Aqua Kyle Manzardo. We'll save one of those. We'll see how his season turns out. Here's Alec Marsh to $6.99. There's an Ellie Dela Cruz, perfectly programmed rookie insert. I feel like we have not seen a lot of Ellie Dela Cruz. It's kind of odd. That's going to go to Pat Wolf and the Reds. Unless I feel like I haven't missed any, have I? Base like rookie cards? Anyway. Marcus Semien to 75. It'll be for the Rangers. Another Jackson Chourio for Simon and the Brew Crew. Alex Cobb, $6.99 for the Giants. And Cam Eden in the back here. Another box down, another box to go. Oh, he's not in Heritage High number. So I have not missed any base cards, but inserts are in there. He was in regular Heritage, not Heritage High number. All right. Thanks, JK. Vlad Guerrero. All right. Away we go. Got some more fun news here. Got it. No chrome either. All right, so maybe just those inserts then. Shohei Ohtani 50-50 card, first of Dodgers star to break $1 million. An autographed Shohei Ohtani relic card from last season's 50-50 effort became the first thing of the Dodgers star to sell for more than $1 million at an auction early Sunday morning. The sale of the on-card autograph 1/1 numbered Ohtani card features the Major League Baseball logo from the pants he wore in September 2024. Wow. From the pants he wore in September 24 while hitting his 49th, 50th, and 51st home runs and stealing his 50th and 51st bases against the Miami Marlins. I remember that game. That was amazing. I think we were here. We were at the shop. I think we were all watching the game, and we just couldn't believe it. Every at-bat was amazing. It sold for $1.067 million at Heritage Auctions, including the buyer's premium, and is by far the most paid for an Ohtani card. The card, however, fell short of unseating the $1.1 million Paul Skeens MLB debut patch autograph card as the most expensive non-Mike Trout modern baseball card. PSA grade was 9.9. It's from Topps Dynasty. Following Ohtani's establishment of the 50-50 Club on September 19, 2024, Topps acquired the pants and batting gloves that he wore. Topps then created a set dedicated to Ohtani's achievements, which included refractor cards, short prints, autograph relics, all in a variety of numberings, and Dynasty Black relics, of which there are only 3 cards, all on-card autographs, all numbered 1/1. The Black Dynasty autograph cards consist of one boasting a massive batting glove, one including swatches of both the pants and batting gloves, and now that logo man, the $1.067 million card. case you were wondering, the previous record for an Ohtani card was $533,140 paid for a 2018 Bowman Chrome Rookie Autograph Orange Refractor, number to 25, and that was with Golden last November. Here's another autograph. Alejandro Kirk, Toronto. That's going to be for Patrick and the Blue Jays. The auto popping early here. Adam Frazier to $6.99. That's for the O's. That'll be for Coppola. Trevor Rogers for the Orioles to $75. Another one for Coppola. Here's a Wyatt Langford rookie card for Texas. That'll be for David Larson. Jackson Holiday rookie card. Joey's bookie bought it. I don't think he has access to all that. I don't think he has access to all that money anymore. Another Paul Skeens. In fact, I think he has he took Ohtani's money and bought a lot of trading cards. Apparently, he has a big collection. I think he has to start, if not already, he has to start selling all that off to try to pay whatever fines he was levied or whatever. Alejandro Kirk to $6.99. Here's a mini Mitch Haniger. Bregman to $6.99. It's still Astros edition there. Jackson Churio for the Brew Crew. Jackson Churio, Brew Crew. Imanaga, Jackson Merrill. All right, 3 boxes to go. Here's another buyback card right here. Jerry Terrell, Twins. That's going to be for Jason. Sam's favorite year of collecting baseball, 2005. Kevin says 1983. I think that's going to be a very subjective question, right? I think that's going to be, in the wheelhouse of, it's going to be based on your age. Everyone's going to, what's everyone's favorite genre of music? That's going to be, depending on what era you grew up in. 1975 for JK, for Jonathan. I say 2025. We'll get into all the group breaks on jaspyscasebreaks.com. ABC, always be closing. Shohei Ohtani threw his first bullpen in a month on Saturday, but the reigning National League MVP still has plenty to do before he takes the mound for the Dodgers. Ohtani threw more than 20 pitches in the bullpen at Dodger Stadium after throwing long toss in the outfield. The two-way star was also in his customary leadoff spot in the lineup as a designated hitter. He hasn't thrown off a mound since February 25th, when he paused his pitching work to work on hitting to get ready for the regular season. but he's still thrown regularly on flat ground. Dodgers manager Dave Roberts said earlier in the year that Ohtani may make his pitching debut by May, but reiterated Saturday that there's no firm timeline. Yeah, I don't think there's going to be. I think you start with the. I think it's going to be a while. Roberts said. I think that you start with the natural progression of a bullpen session. Then you gotta then mix different pitches in to face hitters again. I don't have a timeline. I don't think anyone does, but we're a ways away. 20 pitches in the bullpen. Yeah, we don't know what. At least this ESPN article doesn't tell us what what pitch mix he threw, how hard he was throwing, but 20 pitches, maybe next week. 30 pitches, maybe mix, or 20 pitches and a different pitch mix. Maybe stretch them out to 30. Stretch them out to 30 in a different pitch mix. Stretch them out to 40 the next week. Probably how they'll maybe an extra 10 pitches a week. Just kind of reevaluate how that goes. All right, next box. This must be a parallel, right? It's black and white. That's going to go to Jeremy H. and the Cubs. We've got a mini Nick Nastrini. No, I don't think that's a sign that they're giving up on Sasaki. I think that's just whether Sasaki was on the team or not. I think that was the original ramp-up plan for Ohtani. Sasaki will be fine. Here's more Rangers. Rangers win their first World Series. Nice, to $6.99. And that's going to go to David Larson. Yeah, Sam, I do too. I'm not sure what the latest is with Upper Deck. Here's Adam Duvall for the Braves to $6.99 for Allen. I feel like last I heard, and this was like a year or two ago, last I heard is that Upper Deck is in a trust, a family trust, I want to say, after the I forget the name of the guy that kind of ran everything at Upper Deck, but after he passed away, I think it went into a family trust, and they're just trying to figure out what to do with it. Here's Manny Machado, game used memorabilia. You can see some of that infield dirt in there. That's really cool. That's going to go to Richard and the Padres. So I think they're kind of in limbo as how to move forward. All right, there's to $6.99 more Rangers love there. I want to say there's always been rumors about, Panini, over the last, 5-10 years of Panini, like trying to buy them, or Topps/Fanatics trying to buy them. I feel like they're kind of cranking out some hockey stuff and some other things here and there, but I feel like they haven't really. Sorry, I thought that was an all black border there, but they haven't really done anything sort of significant. But it'd be cool to get some resolution on what's going to happen with them. Here's a Michael Harris to $2.25. Jackson Merrill up to bat. Merrill's ahead 2-0 on the count. Speaking of Shohei's bookie, this news broke on the 28th, a couple days ago. There's Jackson Merrill ripping a double off the wall. RBI double, stand-up double. Padres are up 3-0. Resorts World Casino fined $10.5 million in a money laundering case. Nevada gaming regulators have issued a $10.5 million fine. That's a pretty big fine. Against the Resorts World Casino on the Las Vegas Strip over allegations of illegal gambling, many of which centered on a bookmaker with ties to the former interpreter for the Los Angeles Dodgers star Shohei Ohtani. The fine settles a complaint that the State Gaming Board Control filed last year, accusing one of the largest casinos on the Strip of welcoming people with ties to illegal bookmaking and people with a history of gambling related felony convictions, the Las Vegas Review-Journal reported. The fine, issued on Thursday, is the second largest handed down by the Nevada Gaming Commission. Resorts World, some of you Vegas fans may know, is the only Hilton property that's on the Strip proper. They've got a Hilton and a Conrad, and they got 3 or 4 different hotels on that property. So what were the I think the bookie was going to gamble there, I think, pretty much. Many of the allegations settled on Matthew Boyer, a Southern California bookmaker who took thousands of sports bets from Ippei Mizuhara, the former interpreter for Ohtani. Boyer has pleaded guilty in federal court in Santa Ana, California, to running an illegal gambling business and is awaiting sentencing. The Nevada Gaming Control Board alleged that the Resorts World allowed Boyer to play 80 separate days over about 15 months, while repeatedly failing to verify his source of funding. Boyer lost over $6.6 million during that time, while the casino extended gifts, discounts, flights on its private jet, according to the complaint. The complaint originally listed 12 counts against Resort World. 6 related to Boyer, including failing to distance from suspected illegal bookmakers, failure of casino hosts to report suspected illegal bookings, and hosts referring prospective customers to suspected illegal bookmakers. Other counts were related to $100,000 in credit to others with histories of illegal gambling convictions or organized crime, one of which was convicted of conducting an illegal gambling business, another who was convicted in large-scale internet gambling operations. Wow. There you go. Next box. I think Resorts World has... They're paying the fine, they're settling, but it's like one of those, we're going to settle without an admission of guilt. That's kind of what they're going with. There's Nate Eovaldi to 225. I think they're pretty much saying, hey, we're brand new. We didn't really know. We got some inexperienced guys working. You know, listen, we're a new resort on the Strip. We're just trying to get people in the door. You know, they got a little aggressive, got a little loose. Here's Rick Wise, Red Sox. That's going to go to Adam George. I think that's what they're trying to say. Who knows what the reality is? We may never know. Yeah, Terry's saying Merrill's been on fire since opening day. That's good for the hobby. Yu Darvish to $6.99. We want 0 sophomore slumps. Here's a mini Michael Lorenzen. And all those... oh, there it is. There's the Wyatt Langford variation we were talking about earlier. That's him sliding. That's going to be for David Larson and the Rangers. Oh, with that top loader. There it is. Better top loader here. There you go. Nice.
Email to the Jaspy's Case Breaks email.
What's that?
I'm trying to get a verification code. I think it's sent it to Jaspy's Case Breaks email. Guess not. I wonder which one I sent it to. Oh, there it is.
Google. There you go.
2, 3, 4, 6, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. Appreciate it.
Another Jackson Churio. Richard, you'll be getting all those Jackson Merrills. Ripped a nice RBI double just a few moments ago. Jackson Holiday, Capola, you're getting all of those. We've got a huge stack of cards to sleeve and top load. I'm glad I'm opted to do that after the break. I feel like the video would have been a lot longer. I'll do that off camera. Here's a Zach Remillard to $6.99 for the White Sox. That'll be for Joe B. Got a nice Jackson Churio parallel here. Black Chrome to 75. 36 out of 75. Simon with the Brew Crew. Like, this is the sort of stuff we want to see out of these rookies. Another Paul Skeens. We got Victory Leaders to $6.99. That'll be part of that top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right randomizer. We'll apply those to all the cards. Another Paul Skeens for Matthew. This batch of top loaders isn't that great. That's a good one here. All right, we made it. Final box. Good luck. And Jung-Hoo Lee, nice. Box topper here. Hopefully stays healthy this season. Could be a nice season for him. That's going to go to Capola and the Giants. And here is our final box. I don't know what other baseball news has there been. According to MLBTradeRumors.com, Christian Campbell in deep talks on extension. Oh yeah, Diamondbacks extended Brandon Pfaadt over the weekend. That's good for him. I think they may be anticipating, I think Zach Gallen might be in the last year of his deal and he might get a big payday. But they got Corbin Burns, and if they lock in Brandon Pfaadt, and I think they have a couple other young pitchers maybe coming up the ranks, I think they're going to try to absorb that loss in case Zach Gallen doesn't re-sign with them. Devers will be Red Sox primary designated hitter, and even on days off, I guess Devers is not going to be playing the field, which could be some Red Sox drama this year. I think Devers has enjoyed playing third base. I know he may not rate defensively, but I think his error numbers have been going down from season to season. I think he's been really working at the position, so I think he would really like to stay there. But we'll see how that affects his hitting. Sometimes, hitters are fine just being a DH. Sometimes hitters feel like, hey, I got to be in the field. I got to kind of get loose, get the juices going, just to feel like I'm part of the game. So it's a different mental approach. Let's see how that works out. Mariners. I think this is sort of slightly older news, but Mariners extended Cal Raleigh to a 6-year extension. Oh, wow. Good defensive play for the Padres. All right, 12th and final box. I know these heritage breaks are kind of long, but There's a lot of stuff here. We got another one in the store. JaspysCaseBreaks.com if you want to work on another one. Maybe squeeze another break in tonight if you'd like. For what it's worth, I don't know who has the Pirates, if anybody. We've not seen any significant skeins as yet. Just these, these top loaders. Like if I bend them slightly to fit the card in, breaking at the sides there, it's not good top loader technology here. Might be a bad batch of top loaders. Let's get a new pack. It happens. But yeah, we have not seen, anything like, no variations, no numbered cards, no parallels or anything like that. So we got Whitey Herzog for the Royals to $6.99. There's a Wyatt Langford. Looking for a last relic or autograph. Hopefully an auto. There's Yamamoto to $6.99. There you go, Terry. The Dodgers. Yeah, we have not seen any team or city swaps. None of those obvious variations that would jump out at us, aside from that Wyatt Langford. Here's that Yamamoto, 616 out of $6.99. Second half of this box, and there's the auto. Hunter Goodman, a good man. Rookie auto for the Rocks. This could be a sneaky 4th or 5th outfielder for your fantasy baseball team, ladies and gentlemen. I think he has catcher eligibility, but I think he's going to find himself first base or outfield too, so he might have some positional eligibility. He's got a little pop in the bat. Keep an eye on that. There's Willie Abreu to $6.99. Red Sox, that'll be for Adam George. That autograph's going to go to Joe and the Rockies. There's a blue Imanaga. Luis Garcia, black chrome to 75. That will be for Joe and the Nats. Jeremy H. Cubs gets the nice color match, Imanaga. Jackson Merrill insert. Mike Yastrzemski to $225. Giants, that'll be for Coppola. Ohtani insert. Pepio, Lane Thomas, and rookie pitchers. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That's the break. Thanks for getting into it. We'll do a recap in a second. We want to do 2 randomizers here. We're going to do left-right randomizer, right? And then we're going to do top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right randomizers for all of these types of cards. So we're going to switch over. Let's get some new dice. So let's go to random.org, new dice, 2 lists. We'll do left, right. And then we'll do a top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right. So 1 dice roll for all the lists, 2 and a 6, 8 times. Side on top will get them. After 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. After 8, right side. So all of these 2-player cards, right side teams will get those. Let's flip back over here. 2 and a 6, 8 times for the quad player cards. So whatever quadrant is on top, we'll get them after 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8th and final time, top right. So all the players, all the teams in the top right quadrant right here will get those cards. Nice break, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do a quick little recap here. All right, the Hunter Goodman autograph, Yamamoto numbered, Churio numbered, Wyatt Langford variation, Rick Wise, Machado, Kirk autograph, Basabe, Cedric Mullins relic, some buyback cards, Blue Jackson Merrill, Michael Harris, Lumber, red auto, Ben Brown, hand numbered, that was cool, Cubs, Jeremy H. The Jung-Hoo Lee autograph redemption, that was nice. Logan Gilbert, Kyle Tucker, Corbin Burns auto, and that 1/1 Justin Verlander for the Astros. That was nice. I think that was in box 1 or 2. So pretty strong one right there. Went to Kevin, got the train whistle earlier and everything. There you have it, boys and girls. 2024 Topps Heritage High Number Baseball 12 box. Pick your team 1 in the books. Pick your team 2. JaspysCaseBreaks.com. I'm Joe. I'll see you next time for the next high number break. Bye-bye.